Ekosiisen ye bonsua wo menesempa de brane mamba obi so
Masomo asempa 94.7 FM Ekosiisen dwumedie no asuguso awutie no ma yana mu nyina ase ne yensan ma makwaba emra Ekosiisen so your discussion segment ye de bremui Franco Trading Enterprise ne boa yen ema ye de discussion segment no Ebremo on Ekosiisen and moma yenyina yen hyene nso in studio Mwate Sofo Charles Owusu Enka Mwate Eric Ej Enka and Mwate Haruna Mohammed baby na friend Prof Haruna or Deputy General Secretary of the NPP. I'll start with you Haruna. Now for share what ye NDC for concerns Electoral Commission subsequent to that meeting, no, on my side, there's a demonstration on the 17th of this month. Monsomo a major stakeholder in our electoral process as a party, the ruling party. Etemosan me pacho.
The edikai. Maybe chia obi biara uti asempa.
Yes.
Obi. Ya dia pa.
Medase.
Na yami yese mechino.
And strong
mommy because because me hear me arguments na me to me Emma flow.
And yes, we are now the brofo kakra fra.
With the frado na chese like very uncomfortable. Me kadagba ne kra me pese me fa brofo fra but me beka.
Okay.
The people be to me atie me because omonim say me nya sentini but metimika kakra. NDC for ade omo krata eba bonta na say omo ye press conference omo ye analysis say omo here say Electoral Commission eba ye is it
forensic
audit.
Yes.
Na meti omo pa na me say NDC pa ni because in 2015 na Eura the national chairman of the NDC now the general secretary
sure.
And the former chairman of Osuampofo now first vice national chairman of the NDC and MPP led by several groups na Eura Kobna Aje Pong on the general secretary Emma the MPP
yes.
as a party will issue a statement now MPP calling for audit of the voters register. What ye Eura Macmenu now or your analysis in terms of the minors on the register and ye showcase so many evidences. This was what, for example, for Ekaye, MPP call for audit of voters register is absurd. And Eura Asedun Ketia or see ignore MPP. Voters register most credible since independence. We and Nipa mean very strong personalities in the NDC Ebekai and omu call for forensic audit. But mimi die min kase nyama omu call for no is not basic. But uhe the election emra ediye elections no regulation CI 91.
Okay.
We share that particular registration procedure and now we share regulation 22, 23. 22 no provisional register and 23 exhibition.
Okay.
Now who kind the exhibition provision no can say the exhibition process no Emma Quine say ebetimi anya bibia corrections and I say errors a woman na Electoral Commissions betimi ayeden betimi correct omo ye juma efaso na register provisional register omo de be maye no na all political parties be him nema yesu say enkoye na ya report through a certain procedure. We political parties are you communicate with the Electoral Commission and also through IPAC. And we coin we nyina edaho in the law say nyina yemfa yejuma. But NDC akai say nyina Ghanaians say a short memory. Na time na omuti aban so no mo say it is unnecessary, it is absurd. And the current national chairman say they should ignore us because the EC has produced a credible register. But however, say unim say ye MPP as a party no, your contribution to credible register, your contribution to credible electoral process, both in power and in opposition, no, it is something that is very concrete. Because Tamna, yes, throw the stolen verdict in 1992. Na yetimi eyenchichiremu efa enkuimbia ebetimi afa na the register any electoral process no basisa no ni nyina aboaye because from opaque ballot system to transparent ballot system, black and white register to colored register, and yetimi asesa so akọ the biometric system, and yetimi enya enhanced system for biometric registration and voting. And we mimi de mutimi identify errors na mudima Electoral Commission because na metie the officer for EC enra ewo PMS presser. Yes. The officer anka se omo sheda edi 2020 Ephraim wan kasa metie pa matna sa tie interview no because I am very much interested in electoral affairs as Deputy General Secretary in charge of operations. And mitiepa wankasa. And you can make your point without necessarily say who put some deliberate information, misinformation and can say omudin komono makabi. And mimi they have their democratic right to exercise, but in the exercise of their democratic right, it must be in tandem with the election rules. But Sesiano, there is no provision, say, political parties within CI 91, i.e. in the provision of the register, in terms of the conclusion. Sesiaiti, we don't have a register. We have a provisional register. And who can I say register no, register no. Provisional register sa provisional register no, it is going through an exhibition process. It has finished. Electoral Commission ebenye kwanse omuye the correction. And the political parties has the right to submit errors that you identify. And in CI 91 regulation 22 na eka say the Electoral Commission shall compile and submit in the form, say, omube submitted to the political parties. And it is their exclusive right per CI 91, say, omube timianye, kwan say ni ebitimia submit register emma the political parties. Before say a koko G register no, na NDC, almost omoji late. No even more late because you call no more dada. And yes, you say Electoral Commission should have given it to us early. You complaining, but the process we can say who demonstration because of errors that is in the register. The Electoral Commission officer Matino pa or say mumfad their observations are mumfamra. Besine or mumfam.
Yeah, but because Manebu Amanso say omonso request say based on the initial errors amount for complaining, say is in why update be omonso ma wants updated provisional register. No?
I'm not questioning that, but the point is that say one year anomalies and I say 1 year errors.
Submit
that to the EC because what is the process say exhibition? Exhibition is to make correction, and it is clear in CI 91 regulation.
But how about the argument say the errors are exhibition is supposed to correct? Spelling mistake in names, pictures be me picture ama will be we no say a massive and widespread and to me yet through the correction is
on to me and Kasa because the law does not say it is the correction of pictures and I say spelling mistakes. The law no say errors and I say nemadudua electors and I say citizens no bet me identify. It is not specific. There's no specification in terms of errors na ebenyan. It is not as simplified as that. And the process to correct errors no exhibition. One who errors. and we a corporate institution and as a stakeholder in the process. And the ultimate say at the exhibition center no maybe correct some particular errors, but who can say obituary ama electoral commission and as who complain am electoral commission say as political parties because it is only registered political parties electoral commission by my register. Independent and I said the register because the law is very specific. And so, unless say what file your nomination and electoral commission by the amount and the who say errors is then provide errors no Emma the electoral commission. Provide your complaint to the electoral commission. Who say Hamma? Yeah. Through our election directorate and the campaign manager at that time, McMenu. Ninyina the Emma electoral commission. Even we exhibited most of them on the media platforms. And the anything say ebema the credibility of these elections to come cleaner. It is all that we look for.
And you believe it doesn't call for an election, a demonstration?
Demonstration is needless, but it is their constitutional right. But it's needless because demonstration and correct the error because there is a provision in the law to correct those errors. So once there's a provision in the law to correct the errors, why demonstrate?
And this would also mean, say, for more as a party, at least speaking as Deputy General Secretary, you are opposed to the call for forensic audit of the register.
We have called for that before. It has never been done because we didn't even call. We called for an audit of the register. We did an audit ourselves. We called the Electoral Commission to do an audit themselves. It was declined. We only got an audit of pink sheets.
And put it together committee.
It is yes, KPMG.
Yeah, that was at the court.
Yes, that was at the court.
Yes.
So the court called for it. It was not the Electoral Commission, and even the forensic audit was for the court to determine. And we, I'm very surprised. Say NDC, Enora, because say it is absurd. We should ignore them, and I almost say forensic audit. What is the change? So NDC, they are always consistent in their own inconsistency, and that is very key. That is very key, Obi.
And the provisions in CI 91 are a govern exhibition. The CI 91 a constitutional instrument 91 amended to CI 126 by way of CI 91 23. That's where the exhibition provisions were. In the 23, in the case 23.1, the commission shall cause the provisional register of voters of each polling station to be displayed for public inspection at the registration center for the period that the commission may, by notice in the Gazette, specify. 23.2, during the exhibition period, A, any registered voter may inspect the provisional register of voters to ascertain that the particulars on that voter's identification card are the same as the particulars contained in the provisional register of voters, and in case of any discrepancy, request the exhibition officer to make the necessary correction in the provisional register. B, any person whose application for registration during the registration period was accepted, but whose name and other particulars do not appear in the provisional register of voters may make a claim as set out in Form 6 of the schedule for the name and particulars of that person to be entered in the provisional register. 23C. The 2C, 23.2C. A person entitled to be registered as a voter may object as set out in Form 7 of the schedule to a person whose name appears in the provisional register of voters on the ground that the person is not qualified to be registered as a voter. And D, an officer of the commission may object as set out in Form 7 of the schedule to a person whose name appears in the provisional register of voters on the ground that that person is not qualified to be registered as a voter. In 23.3, the commission shall, in addition to the publication provided in Sub-Regulation 1, post the provisional register on the website of the Commission. Enti Haruna, your argument is these provisions need provide a comprehensive route. Issues are NDC raising can be addressed with
because
this
it's correction of errors. More identify errors. The exhibition period now more identify errors. No, and can say omunfa errors no and common. They requested for it. Almost if hamra. Now also one farm. How then say no wait me correct errors. Who percent errors no be correct. Farm. Yesterday, Martin no pa or say. It was not appropriate to have added the 2020 request for transfer. Now, so when he said, if you lump, say, all the transfers not together, it will cause such chaos.
Okay.
And it was not appropriate. And Martin said, it was deliberate. No, that was not the point. That was not the point, say, or express it.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, even in data accumulation, it comes on. Like, say, we some data segregation and I say now and previous data will make an attempt, then you add it up, it will change the entire analysis. It's just a matter of a click. Say Electoral Commission be say or all transfers within 2020 so you made a complaint, so now they need the details from you to get these things to other confirm say anakra and I say anakra.
Erica J, what ye Haruna, minim, and the animal director of elections and so Eddie and Como, where do you stand, Mepacho?
Obi me that say. Electoral Commission. Ubia we are Ghanaian, whether you have interest in politics or not, no. I was say unya interest e would media easy
Asempa FM.
The entire Americans and say the amount mind be a can be magnified a dance no in Shishia de Koto Abanesi to a berry na sunjaba. It is about to me drew na political parties no. Ye kasa ya na who be here say easy beti na sopam kakra na me fe baby a million start free no. After say Omolusu 92 election chasing you can say Omocho book
stolen verdict.
Yes. Aside that Omo pushy for any
Eric is interested chasing the
elephant in the make chasing them grab. Omocho throws answer ni nyina answer otena o kasa nyina na se ni age say okay, can yama MPP na champion ya isi ni GGB to mu ama ya bedu baby hedu. Nti from opaque ballot then okay can be that's nice. This clearly shows say unya commission na so etiasem na otie de nipa kan. Say onso ochire wa adwen a oyeden ofa. And don't forget NDC before last elections a time came na IPAC cry enko. Will be a political party like NDC or Uncle IPAC no. Na Electoral Commission no who ni say oh majai. But let me tell you, ye na yeti obia pasumdwe. Ba obi da asumdwe bua no be dane ato no. Ye no ma ye nim ye popular wo krum akra na ye bebre ana meboa. Enti sa ukọ Labonia police car na da bia ni soja car na esije mensa fie kwan na no. Sa da no onya because obi e priniti. Until I thought that I too far, you also listening. MPP for in opposition, for me could be an friend let my vote count. Led by Minister David Asante, Ghana Publishing. Say is your parliamentary candidate to Onkoko.
My name say you official.
Can confirm
on your parliamentary candidate.
Oh yeah, Ghana Publishing Company
CEO. Yes.
Let my vote count. Omoni so ade hunu nyina ne say. Niema bia na omususu say Electoral Commission enye ni yie no. Obeye ni ama periperi adedi. Sa time na ye provisional register me no ka ho asem bia say nye final register ne bia. There was a time protest no cause so ama me no abu Ramadan kra court. Say Ghana for ekuta NHIS card dey twa omudin no. Omususu say foreigners e wo. Nti court no so agitumu expunge. Yewi anche bia na nakonta Alhaji Bawumia ebe ka kire Ghana for say e register no kura Togo for nkwa na wo. Sansa mo kan they were in opposition then no. But ni enima ni aba wo me ade hu togofo hu omo from Ghanaians. So Electoral Commission accepted a lot of this. Ema no so e de omo niema bebre e ye adwuma. Sa time na civil society organization say ka omo de anameboa obi aba mu beka bi. Ene osi de ye ka say omo forensic audit crowd on TV da. But I think as I have a story here with me. Let me check if I can open. Obi story no. Hey, dated Thursday 31st July 2014. Ghana Web. Akufo-Addo call for audit of the voters register. Remember, let me talk. Yes. Who can audit? To be can forensic audit. Also, we need the M said in a forensic count.
But Eric, I don't have that. I'm telling you. I said we requested for audit.
Then thank you. Okay, story na nkasa President Akufo-Addo, then candidate Akufo-Addo, no vent about nyeme ekoso commissioner. Onu hu ni say Emma transparency and prevailing.
Yeah.
Sanya mani bia na ehu ni na ye keka ho asem.
But omo de no, is it in the story say east in grant or more request na?
Say on say omo no omo hye ade na agenda.
Okay.
Ye to let my vote counter. Ye dey be ma pressure no obi court. Obi court no na ye correspond din ni bi afrim. Nti ye yi bi afrim no obi so na touchline say Togo for na all register no obi so na mass and audit. Those were the things they did. So whether or not say he admit it or not no, me dey said the be ya na peri ye be dead inti.
Okay.
Near me course you have no problem with that. Was amre kro na no na MPP fui any Electoral Commission etiado ahomaso. So in opposition na do mo no so mo betena ban mu kra shalo de ombe pamo no. Indeed, omba mo pamo no deep succeeded. Ebiem Electoral Commission juma odi nyina ni appointment ahodo edi ko EC NDC raise complaints be bree. Me am yonko apia hena no MPP communicator to say nipa ya meneneti. No ye regional director of research. IT department ewo yine on in charge of IT department. Ya appointing in the Electoral Commission. Dr. Bosman Asariti University of Ghana will be in politics and Electoral Commission. So I want you to get it clear, say. Sooner by now, Modi Omakugu Hono, and non quite enough for people to say the commission would mean your credible work. Check, pick your phone. Now, no other Dr. Yahoya Hotamakulu. Or say, James and Kunuba Hon and Nebe Dean Como. So no cry about one who may be used through. Now, who know that way to cross through. Na political party one in air ukunu the old energy was in the no through election na ekono
where asema will be a
check the story
no na say
my body pani his authority also na papa na deny so onko
you are taking everything who
let me say papa na deny so onko one na nkodi san komo nikunu na timi deny ontimi deny e the consensus ye raising nyina no utie na sopamu beboa obi
okay
ye nam hai we are not repository of knowledge. And until I told Daniel Betinasi, it may can some near no apa, no catch sign, near train sign. Se penny two for now on fire, near bedroom crown or can is a memfa, and I'm a boy. The behavior of James and any Q neguhono, and on Ama is in sense of Naya Kusi and Kusi Kodan Kodano. Yet, Kroma acquire IPAC that day. Civil society organizations could be, political parties could be. I told the idea peace council near the Adina Momokotana Hobi. What is secretary for a gen being an oka say IPAC, who tune for her pan or for her own father? What is a Charlotte to say a being an oka be that? But Jane Mensa was so bold to say, who tune for pan or befa. Now, Obi, a foot to the 2 crown on fire canayano. And you want to tell us, say, oh no, you are so supreme, say, oh no, you are above the law, who be to me Kawasam. But Jane Mensa is not above the law. We have a commissioner. Deputy Commissioner Bosman Asari with me being an award a 3FM. I can say NDC a threat to the democracy of Ghana. A commissioner. It makes a one political party no supervise election now or no interested party no a threat to our democracy. And all these elements are there. All these issues are raised. They know. Obi, who come in Mebono regional? Let me check if I'll get to you. I am the provision regulation 23 sub regulation 1-2 o kan kusi ase ho no once we more political parties din crowd or can parties na omakoye registration na omususu se udin ne o pictures nsa anyama na but said the ebeya easy ni dwumadi oye parties ye ho na oye fantin ye o agents de omokọ na no other easy yes obey registration look as or say political party here agents okay yeah no create tension na ye by force and no admit it nowhere in this regulation now okay no and the chess and mass transfer near the identity but minor errors na consider in this regulation
and they won't tell us
now won't tell us any then
now that say error I don't know if say minor error
what kind of regulations ni na what bosso
yeah
and na some mass transfer near the free bar
and I'm just say what error or regulation why do you think say a minor error that's the question I asked
the mede dwene say regulation now okay na
yeah
or can't say it will be a obedient assessment near the day.
It's nowhere stated like that.
Charlie.
Asama
make ultimacy. That is it. But the person what you say and say. The Ekosona Yekano. A yardea esi and Yeka Oko Sunyana West. There's a polling station. You transfer Nipa 1064. Ediomukugu Sunyana West, Bono region. That's my region. And your polling station you transfer Bimoko Sankore area. Of which me on my ID cards in our phone so. Voter transfer. Senyo bi na yamawa and tam ne hon kokeke. Because ye transfer ni we are absentee list ani na eden at that polling station. But in your situation, Charles, you transfer nipa be 1,000 and something eko one polling station. Oko baby a transfer mu free and no absentee list.
I'm free.
He no mu free buy. This is so serious.
But a no cannot be corrected.
You see, one say, I didn't know American.
Yeah.
I say, ye bema bibra,
Yakujao.
You are the commission. You couldn't notice all these things. Listen to me carefully. Okay, see a regulation 1, 2 now, okay, regulation 23, regulation 1 and 2 now. Yeah. There's nowhere a cast of political parties no can be identify those errors no but because the agents were now the same register no, under I think regulation 22 and the chess after compilation no, on my copy
yes
this copy yeah what's what the my no in the wisdom of omo tromran because omo nim say adwuma no nko awntimi nye omo political parties ni be on timer they will assist you obi the exhibition starting on Tuesday. That Monday, my sister station, Adom FM. Now you register. I even said it on the platform. Say, a boy we are 12. Now EC my NDC register. A operation besiege EC headquarters. I said it here that day. Into me, we are by 11. I'm just here so EC for no. I fax it. You know the call. I'm a political party. What were you keeping it for? A dear chair. Because when you say have voluminous document now, they are political parties. They are going to print them out and dispatch them across the country to check. Enti trimupo ben na na wo ho a wotina register no so until say amount for start kasa last hour na odeba. Enti nko odeba ye no na yenye ye niema ye say betimi aprint mu obi akọ the whole Ghana so obi abenya bi a check niema obi eno nke ekoya na ase by. Because already no near wo information I said let me tell you this Jane Mensa omre ne ho ase adwuma bi akomu akoto nipa obi adwuma ya obaye obeto Dominic producer wa meto no but wo na wote afidie ni mu ototo ya no but the Dominic ye okokuo mu ansa wo wa betoto ya no nyame nenim one no monko amontem but sa obetena ha excuse me now my hand time show ma say wo na Ghana fu ni mo wo na yete oni a ochena obekasa kran ha na enkomfram. So you met some people at the commission. The unim se unim no munim chen wonti eto de etu fo na watie. Problem here ba nyina free IT department who doesn't know. Electoral Commissioner common arithmetic to say the normal na kan. Ye registration query na mun compute figures and other problem. And this is not the first time in 2020 elections. Electoral Commission she send figures in Kwambe 6 times. Obi, o ka so man bi ayente ye ho ase ne yati kromu ha. Kakra na odi ni figure we aba no. O ka se nkan no nko anye enough o ye ne. Nkan anye enough. But because ye te ho ase nti baby a ye de democracy abedru nti no, ye nyina ye bo ho ban. Electoral Commission, mi busa no Director of Electoral Services. O see your friends Bano something.
Bano Bio.
O say adwuma na amoye no mu nyina amoye. But mi busa o mo say They're not in charge of IT no wahemfa. Or that's what no mapam no. A question na me busa. Omo betimi omo mfre no omunyia no.
I say omo pamona what's wrong with
Meba bone be no ye because Apiahene presence at the commission no omunim so ye IT guru on na be everything for them. Or be lazy between the commission and the party no free mobile no. And Apiahene commission odi ni sunyane. You know waka because I'm say suit egun kan e twen no. Oba meeting kra ehuta morem. No abeje rate. And I 7 no. So now Electoral Commission is mess up. And instead, so mono be can no crama ni pe hu de womu no. They are pretending say they know everything. Obi eni woti kromo ni bibia o. By
your claim say Sunyane West polling station be now in the person no transfer.
Me say 1064. I think
to another polling station.
Yeah, I have to get you the story.
But how would that be possible?
Because now
Urefi amayati say no polling station will have more than 750
and Kobusa omo meba.
How is that possible?
Kobusa omo na kan omasem. Let me get you the story. You can say polling station. Yeah, regional executive of Bono region.
And a result of research we are mo ye.
Yeah, what make it details ni na o ha meba. Obi ani abro. And an omane ka no eagle eye no e wo ba bia. Enti mo nwene se omo te commission ho a omo didi ayenim de omo die. Udito, ye be unsu edito.
No, but Eric, remember the say if every polling station should have not more than 750 people on the register, how is it possible? Say 1,500 people
on
one register in the polling.
Now when I was obusa question we.
Okay, there are 5 evidence,
me na obusa me. Oh yeah, I'll get you. Make more polling station name ni na ade. I think Opa brem na me yimo me pese me yimo straight.
Okay. And I mean who
you talk.
My main kind messages kakra na fe wape eno e de amayen na ye wia sofo Charles Owusu ha na sofo etumi abame Ekosiisen so ne higher Sempa FM we say obi happy birthday to DJ Fori of Asante Achem Agogo. May the Lord continue to bless him from Samituga yedase papa ene onso wadwenche. We say obi please ask the NDC to point us to where in the law their request is grounded. Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe Edia Onodia Breye Enono. This one says, Obi, please, when are you going to interview the Electoral Commission? We will do that. We say Obi, tell Dr. Manebuama and the NDC to go to court if they think their issues are genuine. Akoto Ampao and Co. went to court in the past when they had issues in the past. They should stop the noise on radio. Elections are won at the polling station, Junior or Tantra Hills. Junior Yadase. Obi, good evening. It's Wehu. Okay.
This is
and
the list.
This
is the list. We are meeting us and the among the no be impo. List now. Oh, this is the list. Nipa 1,000 something now. Enuni. Ubi emo. Enuni.
Yeah, but Obi.
Maybe and let me talk. I'll give you the polling station. Maybe senior me region 7 na me kana minim DSC.
Obi so me region. Oh, let go me e wo bono e half region.
Oh, there fa.
Anti.
Yeah, me tumre na ma chase. Obi. Polling station code. J020701 Sunyane West constituency Roman. Yes, transfer nipa 1,064 illegal transfer and a deomo call. Inti ye agent no wo ho no. Ti said the obusa me reasonable question. Say per easy no polling station be any ho mo more than
750.
Inti ye then one polling station and was some years as transfer need to me call. And this is the list. I have the list here from a regional secretariat. Everything is here intact. So distance constituencies are yetimi detect ye new. The question is, baby, you want me and detect here. You be nekobo easy man. Say this is the wrong you did because after them presenting this register, no, obi went me a pinpoint biya no munim say right.
In the list we know as a region, more the ama easy so mo correct.
Yeah, ni nyina wo manemo. Everything I biya. Yes, your election.
No manemo so mo mfa man.
Na Electoral Commission said the oye right because duplication na ekoso no ya hu say duplication ekoso. And you are telling us say, who the 2020 register na afra we.
No,
Medicare can't transfer. Medicare can't be Obi. Say, oh, no, who is saying Bibia. Nipa 2 for uti.
Okay.
But always, if you pretend to know everything, I will reassert. A problem. Now, ye be kasa ye quickly na isi be respond dey say omo niam nyina ye in order what you say na say ni na ama na basa now isi be hia ye yenso ye be hia mo ene ye kasa pe kakra na ye di ye ni ehu no yenye forensic audit na bia de ka mu mpo na ye ehu no e chance now you are not admitting say de ye ka no a reality because who say duplication be na happen and if even duplication is wrong. The question is, you know, MPP for you. And now, money agent, I was Sunyana West Police Station. No,
Obehu.
Yeah, Obehu say you transfer nipa be 1,064. Common raise any concern. Yeah, when him say police station be am nipa 700. You are okay defending this?
I can authenticate.
But the other thing is, so say, mo call for audit, no. Is it grounded in law?
And Chitamana Akufo-Addo call for audit.
That's why the EC refused.
Let me tell you this. Madika can't say about why I can Ghana for who man ekwe. Ade asomdwe beba. Eno nti na peace council election ni duru o matiasi krom so mo hwehwe ba a peace one. Eno mo nenam political parties in the office. So mo the peace park e ba. Meba sofo bebam. Nti medema no si form no. Yesi ano brebre Emma abato. So demonstration a constitutional right.
Sure.
All 16 regions across the country, ye we so I another nyeme in plan I know see be execute the account. But we are telling the commission say omuntimi ya ade bi e be serve the interest of Ghanaians in this particular election. And now we are Ghanaian, just go and cast your votes.
Okay.
And they should make sure say day of election no baby a Ghana ni bi akotro ni din wo baby or transfer ni din ko and ho na wo se ni din ko they on transfer ni din no and what say transfer ni din so just imagine say had it not be say you could this 1064 and an election day some ko 4064 we call mo polling station so mo koto aba obi nka den na obi imagine.
But do you also know say said the more exercise more constitutional right to demonstrate. Electoral Commission as an independent constitutional body in a creation of law.
I know.
I also I know. If there is nothing in their enabling legislation, I am now a forensic auditor. Why do you think I was a forensic auditor?
As a brother and a journalist, are you happy of the Electoral Commission?
That's not.
No, I'm asking you.
The American say no. There is a specific request.
Let me tell
from
you this.
a stakeholder, a big stakeholder like
there's
the
a request.
The EC cannot go outside on legislation.
There's a request because Senipan Suze Bibia Tochema will be making request.
That's true.
That's true. And now the commission anka said himself problem say wo.
Sure.
And I wonder why you want to try and say nipa can some chewa what the can say
almost say who approach now what's your
approach the money for
forensic audit
and I'm saying
because it is not in their law.
Good it is not in their law.
Yes.
What Ghanaians are looking for a free and fair elections.
Okay.
And free and fair election is not about election day na yekoto abane dia kan no. Process na e call landed day na be declare results no. So if there's challenges that's a reasonable commissioner or commission no. Motrasi usi ya ade we na be ma asundua aba na yenya yedi mpa de atena ama oman no so atena na fapem so a you are telling me so be say grounded in law.
Omo yes ade na say outside omo law. Na and na Haruna the omo court what would they do?
Why na dey obi court?
Eh
because LGBT yenya pass kura na president
Eric Ejeni can Eric Medase ma mentie sofo Charles Owusu so ye interested party or ye independent parliamentary aspirant e won Kranza North sofo unfortunately more independent for no the voters register say mo ye mamu bi enti mo no eventual document be na mo de ma mentie wa drink say what the ekoso nyina
other my chat here for near before. In fact, who read Emrano. Now because Emrano here Juma there. Emrano here Juma because you see Adiwe Friendship Bois. This is not the first time BBC Ekoso. 2016. Number a member of Progressive People's Party. Adie be chia me akoto bana na ombedi e register my ko 5 year Electoral Commission lodu no pickups ma distribution of the register ko yantimi am fakra and distribute because obey then na what made distribute the whole country at a time at the Ebechiam Yakotoba and they register. I shall win some. Now, why then class Ashim? I said, Bibi Bonibi woman, Waka Wasem. In what we cried, they said, Abantem Kakra. But me, I don't mean for two union men this for. MPP for this for Musubaya, way in MPP for Fubia. 2016, NPP complain about everything. BBA wants some kind, including let my vote count demonstration. And I'm your part. I was one of the leading members. Intimate me, translate. I'm a condemn NDC if they say they want to demonstrate on something or more. If he say in Chey, the evidence a police for no more agree. And Tim Domako venue Hodwa Beba Bijira na Sabi Enkofa chaos bia and farmer organizations no in politicians from city when it comes to these dialogue politicians make so much here but because they want to make news you know a drew D now send common policy for agree where baby on be call ni baby on be far no matter for baby empre na say be ya e be dede ama omanya headlines ama kromo eden aye he me come because you see omani e checheko anim nti enema bi I see pain na enye no yes system kakra once I agree with the police na police fire my join say omobom mobile ni there let's say leadership of the NDC me to say John Mahama kran bitimi den akobi omfa emra no enye adwuma na enkopase be wi because let and road count no how by say minu na nyame fa the currency obi ani kura say onamusa dia irohosa justice they eventually died. Apart from that, you know, ebinu mo ha marko mu video man kasa tear gas ahodwa ye to 2 years simply because police so feel say omo yo bojuma they will not allow the political parties to overcome them. Enti say omo ne wo kasa na say won tiasia then they will use force. I don't think say baby Edru no e hia sa ne mani nti once on agree so mbeko ho no me say NDC as a political party because demonstration there am right. So meeting ombe obia kan won sama ensiaga and this MPP wa ban money 2020 MPP they were defending Electoral Commission 2024 they are defending Electoral Commission NDC were defending Electoral Commission 2016 now no ding 2012 2016 defend you assembly Electoral Commission for bia and the gospel truth omunye boni see no evil hear no evil Bibiama MPP also in opposition. Assembly no one can for Electoral Commission no. But na cry can be di for. This around me that opportunity me be because sabi abrabon ye de koye ni me fan koye chi. Ema etroto ma di Onyankopon so be. The Electoral Commission na e kan ho asem no all the declare na do dan Akufo-Addo as president. Like I said ahini no goes beyond even the Electoral Commission. The onyame pe no enipa ntimi sisa once God says you e wom say ni kwansa wo tena se ka se nyame akanti wo nya ho adwuma nemum the nyame akana no na bebom because 2016 everybody felt say yenu ba ho fe Charlotte or say was in bed with the NDC because the NDC for him my coin and then me near rekeka soja for ebo yenu ba Jane Mensa sa na mbo you can say Charlotte say mobile like that. I remember then Oba Joy FM say no Oba news far amoka se ba ha no ase no okwo protecting her adentia because ye amanyofo no ye ne amom life no ye nsa their lives are in danger because of sema e ka form. Fortunately for us no Charlotte or Oba na ne ho feyi ma mi so ba ne ho feyi kana for ye ma ho fe ne mom position ye mom nya asomdwe kakra ye sopa ma mi ya Charlotte ye sopa na kan de ni kwanse ye kan ensama nkofo kan kuro mu na nya asomketwa eni enyan at the end of the day, no, only declare Ewura Adodan Kwaku as president. The Ekosiisen here a history. Nyana mekan. Sana you by James Obai. The political parties, per se chinchine chain. Almost some sooner. Electoral Commission for Nina. But parties in the entire say Electoral Commission for will do A, B, C, D. Because the Ono partners have cut to his or her advantage. But parties in the Omo partner, not say by any man, and you obey the elections or no Timinia, the opportunity of winning the winning election. Without winning elections, and the Okans and Bia Omunti. At the way, and yet the first time, ABC, and yet the last time, so a big chat. Once they are in opposition, the BN Electoral Commission for Baya, even though at the time that they were in government and almost support, and then the same thing happened, on Macasa Bonnie. Sana MPP for so. When they were in opposition, near man no more cassette and if it happens today, they will say, a BBICL, if you have to my Bimuda. But I will mess the Electoral Commission for. But if I say body at the Shamra, a musu, and the body to the 2 minutes for a musu. Peace. Nobody. Asunje, nobody, papa. In fact, Asunje, say a ton of store can go for Quacoto, I may be in your vinto. But because any pan the criti Asunje man ever. Where there's no justice, there can never be peace. Baby, a pepper any honor, Asunje anyhow. They should behave as referees. Finito. At least for once, Yenya Electoral Commissioner. Sabi obia, but unfortunately, most more issue. I'm on table. I see table. Now on table, you can obey the one who had the crowd. No more address the crowd. My address. Now that you are demonstrating, over the old Nina Begu, Sabi Cranta, so I command Acomano. Other than the infant command precope, near your Soviet Master Mano. On your phone, the only advantage that you want to take is say, but a baton quandia. And you see, creating these things for people to know, say, oh, Abani, Obi Riemu. Maybe I don't even believe, say, Obi able to maybe mean because in the meaning is, you rock for a VM channel, Papa. I mean, 2008, not Yabemu. The party lose election. Manikudi, opposition party, na Oba, Yera John Mahama, and then Yera Professor Mills, I want to cry. I want to cry. A happy year. Sada 2016, Yera Mahama, not Yakujaso. Emma, the see in Chino. Olusu election. I may hand you over. And it will be say we have a minini.
Hey, we are
oh, minini. No, about we be a baby. Minini. Olusu, yeah. Intimacy. Emergency, me say. You rock for no or Tiabem. No, 1% don't go for the winning 2008. They did everything to win the elections. Okay, I said, you call third round. They call round 2. I call third round.
Yeah.
Our time.
Yeah.
And then people withdrew from sure, time.
Sure.
So what I say.
Sure.
Yet, Ninyamia Odeni Professor Mills at a time to become the leader of this country. No. It doesn't matter if you call round 20, you call 50 cry or be winning elections. No. He won when they were incumbent a year. Yeah. Now on contest election. In 2016, John Mahama. Now I am president for 4 years. Now all pay another 4 years. I come. The security was at his disposal on the war. And national security should I say the military, the police, everybody. The obey in our campaign on we say but what happened? He handed over. Obi ananko person obi osan ba biem na nka sata wonya kunya na nka ombe because after losing 2016 or by 2020 and he's coming back 2024. It means that 2016 now he's in a dire need our person winning but he lost the elections. It looks as if like amanyofo yen shede nsuo bibisa the area said because you see ten bia ye pese krom ye shekeke ye beto ba ya pese kriti bibi eni ho makrom ye den eye hyehye and I've said it said 2016 time and me political party na me at the time PPP and ajobe 11 something a year register. I did chami atoba no 2016. ahomache na anadwo be 11 you register e buy the go office go the coin so you call the whole country the coin ya kra na wo greater Accra ko entima we mu ko anadwo na preparation e cost no distribution of logistics and call round so make you so bia dey che obi betima call round atima kokko election abo no wo the coin enti sa na wo si na Ghana no we yensua de oh yempese be nyina ko yanim enti ya me nwanwa se from 2016 Electoral Commission for that gina baby gina na niam bi errors bi ho a omo committee menti ase ase yetimi nyi na yetimi ma nipa nyina adwemu ye ho fan sa ba ye koto no udi ntwa a wodi ntwo asem bi anim anya obi awia me asem ni and obi koye bibi and that is why Electoral Commission for should not be in a position obi lose election or the asem bi eden obi 2020 elections in fact edika say ya to aba wi o si figure we na de aba ade anche o si figure we ade anche o si figure we ade anche o si figure we simple say ye error krana why na peji odi simple ye error asa o kana why na peji odi say de o kana no kore anka we tima to boase na wa ba abonten once abra unko jere ensa mabiem because there's no timelines that they are told to say if it is 24 hours near Toba near 2 years declare within 1 minute when the Electoral Commission is ready I know because if you are not ready one before so you should make sure say before about bontin crown so only on mine ba be kasa dia abana ba be to bontin na niema say we nyina den why ye enka 2020 elections call Supreme Court no sabe Mr. Ahobrasiemu na huni faso if they had done their work well because any call court omo ntima fa figures Friday anko entom kwa den just because they wanted the public to know say abano omo dream mu no ewiemu akoso but yen fa dream mu na eka ye the figures na den e de kan asem
dem say omo call Supreme Court case Omoko building before the court, the case had a theory. The theory of the case was not about pink sheets. Almost a fundamental. The declaration. The declaration almost na unlawful.
You can't time because you also make a jana. A jabe na nena hasonoka. Aba ye di win election okro. Ye di win election okro. Figures asam. Nyamra sam na obeka remra
and some mra dem
obi some na okay na Ekosiisen
e wa Sempa FM
yes if it is I can say almost on the court na granted in law as okay na papa said you to Supreme Court Ekosiisen ankosi ba bi enti ensan go council asam no kra me dem sell Electoral Commission for omo tutu omo niam yi ne omo nyina anya confidence say abane koto no se obi di ntwa assembly am machiri obi abeja tum am yakoenim the omo ye de enya me nwanwa because the same thing
template
that ho MPP opposition Electoral Commission for ye abayifo NDC for ba opposition Electoral Commission for ye demons omo so omo ye abayibron sam eti NDA ya de da ho dada na mum beyond MPP and NDC no Ghana for bi so ho a omo ka amanyuko omo njoin amanyuko ru bia omo amanyuko ahohora afoforo mu ye nyina ise nya leader so say ye makwan ma omo ye ni no ni omo dedeye no emphas asundua ye wo no embetutu asundua den ase enti yesre
okay
demonstration there omo every right to go
na oma
we invite me there member
there be the more inviting him
that's all a senior man invite independent parliamentary
register no can be
obi the mini e kan in fact the mini e kan na kan ha say da emo ye nua pani srebo kwaku no ni me eje mo chiaka look no kre ne kan nya diom the tie na ya and now pan ha kan no kre say me ye kuru aye wo su yi me ina say ina ya bronfo oh no Bruni
by Beth
by Beth yeah the over the cancer by Beth power Bruni eti look so aba mi krum do mi abra yini nipa wo kru no nyina mu na ye transfer e bi be 100 na 200 ba kru no omu ye hifo on free kru ben so efie be mu no mote abusua be no bobo saa nneɛma wei Electoral Commission say oh be dey mean to me hu ba bi mean to me hu omo enti no kesa o ma ba na o kasa ofidome abra na o timi provide PB so ofidome abra na register no because you know what happened your registration at what certain point not at the polling station because say you know at the polling station na you no me kroma polling station or obi Obedu can check me say me
district office now mokoye
yes me krom do me abra no wo si wo fi kronum obusuani wo he a untimi nche obusuani ofie wo he a untimi nche ofie na ya transfer wa mo aba ho amwa so obeto oba eno sa ne ma we nu na Electoral Commission fo anhwe ni ya e team bi basabasa ye den e ba o
so for mama na say metie Haruna na Eric
no problem
okay meba
is it part 2
ba onim say we put the part 2 you me sorry there 2 minutes new golden tree all time instant drinking chocolate
to dictate the topics.
I don't even understand him. A 3-in-1 chocolate drink full of cocoa, milk, and sugar. You can either take it hot or cold in the morning, afternoon, or evening. Your friend know the new Golden Tree all-time instant drinking chocolate at the Brutal. The sachet comes 12 in a roll, and that gives you value for money. We also have 40 gram, 400 gram, 1 kilogram, 20 kilogram bulk pack. All-time chocolate drink is made from premium Ghana cocoa beans by Cocoa Processing Company Limited and approved by the FDA. Anytime you go to the market or shop, ask for all-time instant drinking chocolate for the family to start up their day. For bulk purchase, call 0531 063 053 into Upe Ghana Cocoa Ibipa instant chocolate drinker. Bomodema unsanka all time. A golden tree na dia ba golden tree chocolate omo ye ede into omo cocoa drink so de esen krui shanenson efa mi and ye ka cocoa asem no ye wo se cocoa board for the news bi abase and the cocoa bottle board no omatum de 3,000 Ghana cedis. Eric say what?
Yeah, mate.
And I won't say
mate mahu
na obi cashew so
cashew the maintain.
Where
you cocoa
400 and something.
Yeah, 29 460 was a day.
obi na dollar near saying
16 cedis, is it not?
16.2 or
okay.
so.
So work the ratio 457 Ghana cedis into 3,000.
Okay.
Me na we busa me question.
No,
say you cocoa debate you can.
That be when you cocoa debate when I information na me dey tuja.
Ono pa me ready you know.
Cocoa debate.
It's cafe near be chere ton e wo mu 16 bucks. Me be chere
48,000.
Ya chere ton e bia wo
48,000 cedis.
because of exchange rate differential. Until we check my bag bia nko be.
3,000
and cashew because cashew is grown in the Bono regions.
That's why we
Eric,
including the dry.
Now we say we
quickly me were interest we have me answer na mabas obi. And na videos be circulating in the system.
But
multimedia joy post to be joy mo post multimedia credible source me family information free ye nua pious enam hagide
why dey
wasen aka na ho bi
no be in the campaign be campaign message there for ho ben
sa connection man for adwuma na mo mfere a ene mo ye ne open no o man no na mo gu ye ni mo ase
e wo dey ho
pious korea na be ka che ekruma se mampani ekufuado clearing agent a clear ne se ono amfo obi ani na chi anko so we wan obi abukata
wan ka se mampani o se Ghana Police Service investigation
mampani a clear ne da o dem am fan to so
Ghana
and the pious am I at ase o video no so ono di nipa 60 Australia kra na kwan no 18 hours no otimi di nipa 60 coin. Inti is a Ghana Police Service granted omo na clear na say wan fo obi antu kwan a and the pious so di nipa 60 coin which is
that be in the video no bo number o se nkofo di na chi
go pay video ni tie na say ne o dey track to bi na ma o tie
meba they did go against the law
omo di na chi omo ko airport no omo the Ghana card na far flat coin why na je visa mom nya visa scandal this year what are you talking about
visa scandal saying
the police doesn't see any scandal in visa why
they see any say or cheaper agent and not the multimedia tag to no kun so yen sentwuru ni
those people were identified
and I say I didn't know or no say one funny pebby and in a chianco baby. But in the tape I met you know. Or emphatic
one phone nipa I will go with visa racketeering. No,
maybe you're more called legally. Okay. Okay. Eric, into your point. Your point is Eric, point near there.
The point is Pious. One no only cleanser because report no one who be unkind. Until we cried it and Kawu baby a canvas as someone.
And what's okay.
And now would you know constituency and Trabama now connection mine wouldn't call for America. Yeah, Quackable World Cup. A better than a Black Stars for any Catrocan. Who will be 50 on Quatin or what started Yahoo investment?
What the year campaign?
Who get ticket man for and go for so much and near the bash no more. Yet Tikruma even pack a cry a bubble Boston and the news Benaba.
Calf the Anna.
Calf the Anna.
So almost
the local teams in no mobile African, you know, tournament in Ibino. Almost qualify, almost a quack was repack. I want to know.
So I'm on a calf and car BBR for almost
matches and on the ball.
Oh, some media must remember board Takwa.
Takwa Park and why refurbishment and all.
The Bendian refurbishment, the whole news
yes. Go for yes, I have the story here. Refurbishment. What the sign was almost say. From 400 capacity to 8,000. Good.
Yeah, the same venue, but they built a whole new stadium.
I have the story. $60 million. Yeah, sports minister or the $4.5 million. I printed tax. Eguni pakum. Yeah, sports minister or the $145 million. A year Boteman. Boteman no cry and see an near tennis and a pack and Kazakra package. You know. Yes. Sapak no. Yeah, sports minister or this $60 million. So they are renovated 3 horse. We were to air conditioning in a crossing every one.
Dabi.
So on mine now yet when you boys connection mine not the less. And I'm what they can afford Diagro. Another pious video. Was sent senior high school for anyone the constituency say or moto abama na on 3 years yet. Look at this childish politics. Should I send the video to you? Mema
Dabi will say a child. Why is it childish?
Childish because Aquadano was school. No candidate to hear them man is yet. Why? More lose touch and some who na moke can medema no si form no. Medema no si form no. Baby na po bi amechia no. Mede me friend sisifia because J microphone and order say kwa ne pa o sisifia no bi. O kujina bogo so. Say NDC for say yen shoot ni yan killing conform ye galamse. We never yen kan o baby ada. O penipo kan e jo wise.
Eric J Medas.
And na mama land we.
Emre ko 656.
Now we are getting
more than 6 minutes. Mamintie Haruna.
Okay.
Haruna Obi.
NDC omukasa na eyami nwa because omukasa no it is not Mimi Diamante Payo say Oka say Obama will be free exit because he's not a headmaster.
Yes.
And I say there is no such video. Say there is AI. Say ubetimia aye because we media anka because this one say ababonte. We now all can. This is the first time say it. So my own kwakwa AI produced or AI generated nema say wakwakwa kabibi. MPP are remaining very resolute in terms of the fight against Galamsey, but ubisa the NDC Kokubwahin, their deputy communication officer at that time, including John Mahama, or say, if sure more, he will come and give them amnesty, meaning that they should go and do illegal mining. And in the mining sector, and we are not going to attack any mining individual. We are not. The MPP is not ready say attack any mining individual. We are rather calling them say omomra na yenhye emra no small scale mining no na yenyina yebeye na Ghana mpuntu no beko
yes. There are a lot of voices but together calling for a ban on all forms of small scale mining.
I don't think I don't agree at this particular point in time. I don't agree. Yayen Shishim say we should do responsible mining. Now Yayen Shishim say responsible mining no. Na nipa bebre nipa dodo no omoba. say omuye registrations for responsible mining. That is small scale mining. No, it is different from galamsey.
Sure, that's true.
And we should rather prioritize the small scale mining to the issue of galamsey. And we can say small scale mining that is not.
Oh, Eric J.
John Mahama, ne brother, Ibrahim. Oh yeah.
Oh no. You are off air. You guys are off air. Miss Remo.
Yes, he's there.
You guys are off air. You are off air. Eric J. Don't be pushing it. Haruna Medase. Yes. Haruna, if I'll let you continue, I'll move away from Bibi and I'm Mr.
No, but the point is that I'm saying, Ibrahim.
Eric Ajay, why are you pushing this? Ekosiisen so high Asempa 94.7 FM. So for me pacho my concluding remarks in 1 minute. Why?
Oh, right. 1 minute is short, but you see, the message come out.
Yes.
When you start if baby. Are they illegal? Is that can discuss it? Because you see, you can discuss it chrono. It is a ubiquity illegal there. As a man, but unfortunately, we say a boxing in those who are doing illegal and come now boom and a yahurum. Can I say I ran to be the reportage be trouble thing. No one church companies and conform more shareholding. What companies in now
the fourth estate and Manasseh. The fourth estate.
Who shares what company mania? Is it a crime?
Now more pious voice.
Say a company registered under the laws of Ghana.
Is it a crime?
Now what shares so much? That be a crime.
The report now the buy and okay canina. What is the basis?
Say depending activity a company they undertake.
What activity?
If it's an illegal activity, then it's a problem.
Were they able to tell us that they were doing people were doing illegal activity?
No, that I don't.
So see, and some people yeah, can mama obi can ye. Look, cultural report say obi wo mining lease. Acquiring mining lease, number 1, any crime, any illegal. Someone also acquiring shares in any mining company, any illegal. The only thing is that Okoji driving license, which is legal for you to drive. Now they can't go Bobia, Emiratia.
Yes.
Anameboa.
Yes.
Say nipa no driving license now on committee crime bia. I didn't know obedience or you can't say a driving license. Me didn't panatam. What sense is nyansa be no sade no. Niam na nkofo no ye no. Say aban any on mine person to asia, you bet to asia. Because any outside Ghana is within the country. And there commitment in here, say be to us here. But say ni wo license and free. Near box license illegal for na bomba ku here. How do you fight it? Nipa no ono sign license man now. Obi what you sign license man?
Dabi.
You go through a certain procedure and process. And say your mobile license to mine. Yeah, but nipa license are. One day I will have time with you. Not me how difficult for people to acquire even a license in this country. But regulators are they supervising them? Say OG licenses we are. They say yeah, they do can say yeah. One no money so licenses. Now all the car kobobia. Yet you withdraw license.
Sure.
And I'm what?
It's true.
They say the license more business. You know, nipa at the call on ya.
Yeah, sign with.
Say the license finish them. Nye kakeke ne di nipa na den e famra kwan so e bi na ne e ba ya minu e ka say e kofa yenua ba kwam me money din because on here discussion topic no say on kwa ye mining o baby so ye mining o baby no on the license what's wrong about that?
Yeah,
so ye mining may have said it here say me Ghana first at all times hwe de companies akase bia ye momudi a we na ni mom bibi wo bra hafo ye ni mom the kind of destruction would destroy and sassy. I will bravo. I will be a kind of notum. Almost different areas. Oh, not even Okoa hospital back one, a first class hospital. Sabi, give it my friend for coffee baby. And ya quine, and your school, and your shoe. What is it? But when it comes to Ghana for you, who you want, the way I did or tiny and brayer and Niamentino. Ten be I see a kutia crime. Didn't which make a quatia crime. And to me, the mimi say, I finish a boy, and say, a buy my mum food, you can't want some one and shouldn't eat here, a tea and a kodai. And I say, if you they say a quatroba, and the ababa yaman yourself. Sika, I say, I stand to be corrected. Matisse says he owns about $300 million. And I come. Obi, let me ask you. The $100 million crowd recruit in Kofo. Say from various security services, i.e. immigration, police, army, and the military camp or areas, affected areas. So the new chief of army staff, and chief of defense staff, Northern Regional, and they ama more free Burkina because now I was standby barracks inside there. So you 40. Perform duty. So it's difficult to say the performance for anything. Very well. We have identified the areas. And then the Sikana here said because that's case it's a causing financial loss to the state. Yeah, say you say Sika with $300 million. Now you not seeing to see an etiadia. Because I mean I think that people has questions to answer.
There were questions to answer.
Yes. Because me feel say quiet say a fashion near the fashion and not beam. Bibia yet discussion. Even if somebody commits crime, it has to become
a debate.
So be a bonnet now be debate between MPP and NDC. Why not a bonnet say? But bonnie, if it is illegal, it is illegal. What discussion here discuss all? But obia or legal documentations or ye bibia any illegal for the area essay. We can discuss that and then regulators don't themselves who go against these rules and regulations as I said punishment when they or mount na ya hu adwuma but you can in album na ya said ya kotwa benti okay yanka na manfo yam hihyo obde ntwa benti ya look that I'm saying start here even though kotwa anyini but so be able to make to the same fit as anka baby anka enu baby dey yedri we need to come together as a country na yenyi party sem in
frame.
That's name Ghana. When I say yes, I had to be Ghana first. I am sure. Say together, no, we can fight it.
So for Charles, who soon attending can Ekosiisen Suni a higher Sempa FM and Eric Esiedu Buedi Kejua Nankasa birthday. Happy birthday to you, Kejua, wherever you are. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. And also a friend of this show and a seasoned sports journalist. Sadiq Adams, bebe na friend sport Obama, ene ono so na woda Sadiq Adams,